Hello. Give me one sec. Ah, oh, there we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. I've got screens up behind me. There we go. There we go. Oh, just moving the last few things into place around me. Oh, and wishing I had some way to actually like tie my hair up. Let me see if I can put it into a bun. It's so hot out. It's like after 10 p.m. And it's still 27 degrees. It's still 27 degrees. I can't even. Oh, it's better than, okay, that will stay up a little bit. My hair is long enough that I am able to put it into a bun and tuck it up into itself, and it'll stay as a very big, messy bun, at least for a while. I may have to replace it about halfway through. Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh, it doesn't help that I just had a shower. I mean, the shower was nice and cooling, but of course now I'm out of the cool water, and I'm just hot. But let me make myself small. Small! Well, smaller at least. And I will put on the game. We are going to be doing more Star Rail today. Because there is new stuff out and I can't wait to see it. Here we go. I'm just loading it in and then I'll turn it on so that you guys can see it. Oh, there's new stuff out, but I think today we are going to try and finish the Luocha storyline. Hopefully we will be able to finish that, and then we can see how much we have to do to get started on the new stuff. I'm so excited. I wish I was doing wishes for you guys, but I am not today. I am waiting for next time. I am definitely waiting for next time. There we go. Okay, loading. Did I see the art? Give me a sec. I hadn't gotten a thing saying I was tagged, actually. Give me 1 second here. What do I have to type to... There we go. Okay, let me quickly go and see. Here we go. And... Ike. Here we go. Go to channel so I can actually see your thing. Was it the I really don't want to finish this one, but I should? Was it the I really don't want to finish this one, but should I? No, it's in the community? Let me check. Community! Oh my gosh! That's adorable! That's adorable! And you have a puppy. Your art is awesome. Your art is awesome! Here, I'll put it up for a sec. Boom. And... boom. That's adorable! That is adorable! I didn't get a thing saying that I had been, like, tagged in it. I didn't get a thing saying I was tagged. I'm sorry about that. And boom, there we go. We've got the game up too now. Because you need to have the game up as well. Oh. There we go. Felt like I had something in my eye for a second there. took 34 minutes? Nice. Definitely nice. I cannot work that fast. I simply cannot work that fast. Here we go. Travel log. We have new things to showcase. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. And I can't do like any of it. A dragon galand, it's ocean distant. This one is of course the boss that we will do while doing a dragon galand, it's ocean distant. The other one is an actual anime, not the chibi you drew. Then of course we have the showcase, and we will do the showcase today. A dragon galant, it's ocean distant. I'm working on Gift of Odyssey. I am not there yet. I cannot, claim the character yet. I have done Forgotten Hall Stage 1. But I think I have to do it this time around. And I have to finish a Dragon Galant. Have not done any of my simulated universe, but World 7 is open now. You're not proud of... Okay, hands are always difficult. Hands are, always difficult. Start trial! Hands are always difficult. The more you look at it, the more it looks like a 3-year-old drew. No. Don't look back at your art that much. I look back at my art and I start feeling that way. No matter who you are, that's how it works. The worst part about being an artist is that you know what you're trying to do. And every single thing you draw makes you a better artist. Which means that the moment you finish drawing something, you have improved and could do it better. So the whole reason you don't get stuck doing that is like into that mindset is because it will drag you down. So look at it and just think, I know even more for next time. Offhand, this is Shishang. She is adorable as fuck. Boom! Boom! There's only one fight, so it's easy enough. Boom! Boom! How did I get ambushed while using my skill? I'm so confused. Oh, it actually gives you a whole thing on the character. That's cool. Okay, Cloud Fencer Art, Starshine, deals minor physical damage to a single enemy. Mountain Fall deals physical damage to a single enemy with a small chance of triggering Sword Dance. If an enemy has Weakness Break, Sword Dance is guaranteed. I love using this. Shape of Taisha! This is where she summons her chicken, who is actually a phoenix. You just got off VR chat because you and Zero Zama watched a movie? And the movie sucked so much! That can be hilarious and can be horrible. It depends whether it sucked in a bad way or whether it sucked in a good way. Because you can have a bad movie that is enjoyable AF. And you can also have a bad movie where you're like, I do not even ever want to talk about this movie again. Ever. Deals massive physical damage to a single enemy, enhances Sword Dance effect, and takes action immediately. You said next time I'll get a better movie? Bad movie night can be awesome, but you have to actually find good bad movies. Dancing Blade. When an enemy on the field has its weakness broken, this character's speed increases. And Cloud Fencer Art Warcry. Attacks the enemy after entering battle, deals minor physical damage to all enemies.
Let me through. our chance.
Take this! Shape of Taishu!
Shape of Taishu!
Rise, fetus!
Rise, chicken! Isn't it awesome? They also gave us a physical trailblazer, so...
No more playing nice.
Boom!
Naughty child.
No one needs healing yet. Boom! Not sure if you said this before. How much of a whale are you? You have not said this before. You have Amber, Kaya, Lisa, and Tenari at C6? Why would you pay to get regular wishes for Amber, Kaya, and Lisa? I am so confused.
First. Just get on with it.
I am so confused.
Dodge this!
Boom! You want to flex on Arya. I have not seen Arya in forever.
No more
I
playing
have
nice.
not seen Arya in forever.
Let's go.
I'm supposed to be getting my special, like, sword stance. I am not.
Time for a shot. Dodge this!
Boom!
Take this! Shake, rise, fetus!
She's busy with her Rumi and the boba? Oh. Sadness! Sadness! Boom! Of course, Natasha is awesome. Are you playing this game yet? Are you actually, like, playing Star Rail?
Victory.
Boom! Behind the kindness. Deals minor physical damage. Love, heal, and choose. Restores a single ally's hit points and heals them for like the next round. Gift of Rebirth. Restores all allies' hit points. Innervation. When healing allies with low HP, increases outgoing healing. This effect also works on continuous healing. And Hypnosis Research. Attacks the enemy. After entering battle, deals minor physical damage to a random single enemy, with a high chance to inflict weaken to all enemy targets.
Move carefully.
Boom! Ow!
Naughty child.
Restore.
Much better.
I've no interest in conflict.
Boom!
Let's make it quick.
Yeah, Blast usually does a little bit more, even though it's going to be, like... Boom! Even though it's less useful against a single target. The thing in the unalive, in the white unalive box is white bread. Well, now the secret has been solved. Now the secret has been solved, except that it's definitely bigger
I've been waiting a while.
than a bread, like than a loaf of bread. So how big is the loaf of bread? How big is the loaf of bread?
Fighting is meaningless.
Oh my gosh.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Bigger than Peter Griffin. Clearly. Actually, I don't know if Peter Griffin would fit inside that white unalive box.
Time for a shot.
Rules are made to be broken.
Boom!
The truth of life and death will be the sanctuary is but a vision.
Exactly. Natasha is awesome. Natasha is awesome. The box is so big you had to cut the bread to make it fit. Oh. This is just going to be frustrating for me. Gain damage bonus based on percentage of HP lost. Using this skill consumes hit points instead of skill points. I'm going to be in a panic. They didn't even give me what's her name? They didn't even give me like the healer. You got the Klee skin but no Klee? I thought you said you had Klee.
You're in the way.
Darn it! Yeah, ambush is fine. Arlen! Lightning Rush. Deals minor lightning damage to a single enemy. Shacklebreaker consumes a portion of his hit point to deal lightning damage to a single enemy. Frenzied Punishment deals massive lightning damage to a single enemy and lightning damage to enemies adjacent to it. Bento Box! How are you doing? How are you doing? It has been like a hot minute. It has definitely been a hot minute. How are you up? How are you doing? What are you up to? You got tentacles under your tongue? That would be very uncomfortable. Pain and Anger increases damage based on the current percentage of own hit points lost. Swift Harvest attacks the enemy. After entering battle, deals minor lightning damage to all enemies. Bento is Bento. You're okay? You were hot earlier? You ate ice cream. It's still 27 or 28, like 26 degrees here. I'm up in Canada. It's after 10 p.m. This is silly. This is silly. Ah!
Welcome, customers.
Harlan? Would have been nice if I could have gotten Annie.
Fight to win. Is that all you got? Let me pay you back.
Minor annoyances with your landlady, but you avoid her. Boom!
You can't run.
Boom! I've already defended him. So I can shoot this guy. No!
Haven't learned your lesson.
Do. I forgot to use her power on him.
You can't run.
I can't protect
Like
you
running into
anymore.
me.
That is why I have problems with him. That is why I have problems with him.
Here. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Mod
Thousand
spots
wonders
open
to
when?
raise your spirits.
Minor annoyances with your landlady, but you avoid her. I was going to say ignore and was like, that's not right. That's not right.
-1.
We're gonna support her.
My turn.
And I will eventually have some open.
Phew.
There we go.
Try that again. Let's be friends. Yeah. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome
Boom.
move.
You only have 2 dreams?
You're annoying.
And what are the 2 dreams? I thought you had an extra one left. Boom.
Welcome, customers.
Boom. Nope. to be isekai'd and be a mod. We're gonna do this.
Sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Boom! As you eat chocolate rice cakes. I suppose that's one thing to do.
Here.
Defend. Boom.
Try that again.
Boom.
You can't run.
Mine's going to go away, so. Boom.
Cute. Let's be friends.
Ow! You're eating rice cakes with a spoon? Okay, let's see if I can keep this one alive. Let's see if this one I can keep alive. You're a menace. After HP is lowered several times, automatically deals damage to all enemies. Consume hit points to use a powerful ability. I will say, dude looks pretty goddamn awesome. Like, if I was just pulling for husbandos, I would probably pull for him. He has, like, the same eyes that Zhongli does. At least they give us Natasha. I can heal him. Looks like Jinkyu and Kikome if they had a child. Ah! Maybe? He's taller than either of them, though. He's taller than either of them. Yeah, if I was pulling just on looks, I would totally pull for him. Boom! Shard Sword deals minor wind damage. Hellscape consumes HP to enhance basic attack, and this turn does not end after this skill is used. Death Sentence sets current HP to 50% of max hit points, which I believe will raise you up if you're lower than, or down if you're higher than. Hair color and hair, not to mention attack patterns. And deals massive wind damage to a single enemy and wind damage to adjacent targets. Shu's Gift. When Blade's HP is lowered, he gains 1 stack of charge. When maximum charge attack is reached, Blade immediately deals wind damage to all enemies and restores HP. Then, all charges are consumed. And Karma Wind attacks the enemy. After entering combat, consumes own HP and deals wind damage to all enemies.
Do we still have the upper hand?
I want to attack her, but there's no point. Boom! Let's see if I can freeze her, though.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Jinkyu, Kikome, and Zhongli crossover. Yep. We're gonna restore her hit points just in case they all focus on her next round. We're going to... We can't attack her. We're gonna attack this one and enhance.
The fight is set.
And then, blast. Boom! Ah!
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Boom! That is a really cool attack. Don't kill me!
Just in time.
Okay, it rose me back up because I did his big one. Oh my gosh!
Just a little something.
It's stressful!
Unnecessary.
It's unnecessary. It's stressful. He didn't even get to his max. He has 5,000 hit points.
shows no mercy.
Boom!
We have the upper hand.
Unnecessary.
Boom! He does really good damage, though. You'll eat your last rice cake like an anime girl, Jimmy. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. There we go. I'm just gonna show you guys. Not that. I currently have 9 wishes and 9,500 jade. That brings me to like 68 wishes, and I'm saving them all for the entire next update. I'm saving them all for the next update. I'm hoping for both the Dragon Dong Hung and Fu Xuan. I don't know if I'm going to get both, because this is not enough wishes, but I'm glad I have saved them. View details. How many am I at? I'm only at like 10, 15, 20, 22. So at least I'm close to getting a 5-star on my next one. Not exactly there, but close. And something else I saw. You don't get any... Oh, you do get rewards. We should do these, too. I could probably do these on my own, though. Would you guys want to see me do the trial for all of these characters? Let me know. Let me know. I mean, I can do them on my own, too, so... Oops. This one. There we go. That's what I wanted. A night stranger, right? In the period that Luocha happened to be there. Yeah, this is Luocha's. Yes, I have to do this one, but right now, this. Navigate! Da, 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 da. There we go.
Got places to be? I'm your best guide.
Is this the group I want? Is this the group I want? I love playing with her, Jingwan, and Luocha. I think we're gonna throw her in. Then I don't have a really powerful single target person, though. Pele is good for debuffing the enemy. He also debuffs the enemy, though. Add.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Okay.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
Find clues nearby.
Have you read the novel about the
First off, treasure! Oh, I can talk to you, Aunt?
You two go ahead. I'll wait here.
We'll be back soon.
Don't get too comfortable. After 40 years, the latest addition to the Angler Mystery Series, the Hatching Rebirth Conundrum, selling out everywhere.
A new edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Luocha. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Sooo Fong is the greatest.
Listen to this ad. I wander into another world and pick up an emergency food. The moment I put it in my mouth, it says I can grant you 3 wishes. Huh. Interesting. Go on. A talentless youth who is sick of being bullied happens upon a splendid jade bracelet with miraculous properties. Everyone bowed down in worship. When I was wandering through strange lands, I chanced upon this cracked pot, which contains lands of countless residences. Watch as I beat the system to become a property tycoon. Which book should I start with? Do these last 2 books have any hint of fantasy in them? The Instruments on Shanzhou can already do all of that. That's why those last 2 are tagged under the documentary genre. Investigate. Away on temporary business. Please come back later.
Looks like Yin Shu isn't here after all. Where could she be?
Demonic, mysterious, treacherous. The Shanzhou masterpiece. Records of the supernatural. On sale now.
A supernatural tales anthology. Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Investigate. Hi, Yushen. I have an errand to run. Please watch the store for me while I'm gone. Back soon. Yinshu.
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
That is odd. Hello? Thank you. I'm heading back to Scale Gorge Waterscape. About these draconic tears. Oh, I remember. We brought her the tears she was looking for. Or the box she was looking for? Something like that. Yunshin.
Hey, mister. Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please tell us where she is?
There we go.
Why should I?
Because we're asking nicely. What's with the attitude?
Offhand, I've worked in customer service, and you never answer people who do that. You never answer people who come in and are like, do you know when this person is? And be like, oh yeah, they're over here. Because there are way too many people who will be literally stalking other, like, employees.
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strands.
Oh my gosh.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Payment, not paying. Seriously.
Come on. No one ever
I
told you
am
that
not fond of
information
rhythm
and
games
intelligence
because
are the
I'm
most
really
valuable
bad at
commodities.
them. Like, horribly bad? Like, really bad? I have no rhythm. I have no internal rhythm. It'd probably be a fun as hell game. I like playing them. I'm just really bad at them. What game is it?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type.
Yes, you mentioned that. What game is it? We have no money, but we can't pay you with a beatdown. I'll pay you, but don't even think about lying. Archaea?
In your dreams. This is Genius Detective March 7th's case. I should be the one paying.
Yeah, same difference. Pay up.
Yeah, same difference, pay up. Oh my gosh! This is a horrible human being. It's hella fun. I'll have to check it out.
If you lie to us, we'll be back.
I'm not that kind of person. Come on. Yinshu said she had a voucher for her food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
Oh, 500 strails. 500! Oh, my purse is crying. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Research records bribing. I wanted to see if I could jump over that and then remembered there is no jumping in this game. And then I was very sad.
Ten Lords Commission?
You two go ahead. I'll wait here.
We'll be back soon. Don't get...
Oh, okay. I thought he might want to rejoin us, but apparently not. But whatever you do, don't go 9 and 9 plus on Future 8, because those are chaos. They probably would be chaos for me.
The shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh, she doesn't sound like she wants to go back to the bookstore. Okay.
Footage. I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around.
You have an Archaea song for me to listen to?
So
It's
I
called Sanskia.
those two
Okay.
people left the same way I did.
Rock Purgatorium. What is Rock Purgatorium?
So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the Outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing. They smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
Interesting, at least. Ah, Purgatorium is the whole song.
On
Gotcha.
the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much.
But not the lyrics.
Still, according to the Psycrane recordings, Luocha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now. He did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget?
It's in Japanese? Oh! I like listening to music from different languages.
He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it. After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way.
Weird.
I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the book?
That would make you, distracted completely.
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it.
Okay.
Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Luocha is a villain. How can he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery.
That doesn't immediately make him a killer or anything. But why did Luocha tear out the title page? This is the reasonable answer? And normally, you would think that right, outrageous, would be my answer. But my dad used to work for like a place like where he got to deliver books to stores, and if there was a book with a damaged cover, you were allowed to take that book home. So every once in a while, I would get books with like completely damaged covers, and you know, it was just in the style of or genre that I would read, so he would bring them home for me. And we just got used in our house to seeing books with like ripped covers. So I don't feel this is out horribly outrageous. The only weird thing is that he went up, paid for it, and then ripped off the title. Excuse me. That is the weird part for me.
If I knew the answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
No, my gosh. March, you're a woman after my own heart.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Luocha. The How and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron.
We don't actually. I mean, okay. We know it's probably the Stellaron. Like that they're talking about. But we also know from what we know of, you know, Don Hung that we're pretty sure it wasn't him that brought it on.
I think that by removing the page, Luocha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
I understand what he's getting at. But, okay, that means that there's got to be something that we should be looking at either on that page, or, if it's the cover, then maybe it will have a location here that we can go to. Or, you got thick and fluffy waffles. Ooh, always make me extra waffles. Always make extra waffles. I think so. It might seem like a random action, but there has to be more to it. Maybe the page will mean something to his accomplices. No, this one. It might seem like a random action, but there has to be more to it.
Exactly. I think Luocha may have friends on the Luocha, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse. How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are
Yes.
still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Psycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
It's not. We just need to figure out what the information was or who he was trying to contact. Oh! Do you have some time? Please come back to the Realm Keeping Commission when you can. I fixed some of the recordings, and there is a section you might find interesting. Miss Jinglon's help is right on time. Thank you so much. We'll head there immediately. Okay, please be careful on the way here.
That's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
March is having way too much fun with this. I think I went the long way around. Yeah. But I thought it was actually, like, up here, and for some reason I forgot there was a way through over here. That's embarrassing.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area.
Ah!
Nice! You found footage of him leaving? Yes. According to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Okay.
Strange. Why 2 hours in such a confined area. He must have been up to something. Maybe he spent all his money
She
on
is like
Star
darn well determined it's him.
afford a hotel room.
You got the waffles making. Nice. I don't actually have a waffle maker at home. I really should think about getting one, but I never like think about it in the moment when I'm like actually have extra money.
Oddly specific, March.
It's a shame no side cranes are installed in that area.
Hmm.
We still have no idea what he was up
You
to.
use a toaster?
This Luocha is getting
Then
more
how do you make
serious by
fluffy
the minute.
ones? How do you make fluffy ones? Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to... Just trying to pour myself a little bit of a drink. I finally finished my water. Don't ask, you're a magician. There we go. Okay. There we go. Closed. And I don't want like to pop open. There we go. Ah, new tricks. You really need a new phone. I recently got mine. I am so happy with it. I recently got my phone. I am so happy with it. It's hard to find though. I had to order it online. Like I had to order it from Amazon. Of all places to order your phone from, I was like, I'm at a loss here. How is this the only place I seem to be able to order this one from? I'm not certain if it was like just no longer in stock or what.
I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
I reckon he must have had bad blood with other Luochas he mentioned.
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
Ah.
How does he always hear us?
I didn't think we were particularly whispering.
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did Luocha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Okay, you were keeping the gloves on till now?
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime.
Really? Or, to put it another way, I'm too lazy to explore the map. Oh my gosh! That's amazing! That's amazing! I love exploring the map, but oh my gosh!
It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Okay.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best.
Okay, so what do we do? Collaborate with March to put on her detective show. Oh my gosh.
Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm good. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we are definitely able to challenge them. Luocha! Can I put in mine as well? I think I can put in mine as well. I almost want to. Hello, Sky! How are you doing? Add. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Hello, Sky!
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
Okay.
And now I'm Luocha.
Is this deduction or necromancy? Mr. Yang, I'm scared! You're doing well. I am doing pretty good. I have not really been able to play, but I'm finally starting to feel better. My throat isn't hurting. And my nose is finally not running 100% of the time. Oh, it makes me so happy. Oh, I am finally healing. Although I will say, I am still getting stupidly tired whenever I try and do stairs. I don't know if that's just because I haven't done any exercise for like 2 weeks, or if I just really need to start exercising that much, or if I'm still in that, you know, slightly healing phase because I'm just not back up at like 100%. Not quite in tip-top shape yet. Ah! I'm going to make certain I do some exercise tonight to make sure I get sun done. Means I'll probably have to have another shower before morning. It's so hot. Last time I checked, it was still like 20 degrees. I can't put this down. Current weather. Calgary. 24 degrees still. It's after 11 p.m. It's still 24 degrees. Oh my god. You'll try to rent out an arcade if you reach 200,000 followers? That would be really fun.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking.
Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned
Yeah.
that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
That is a good point. On which platform?
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
Oh my gosh. I'm losing the immersion.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Okay.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Even if Luocha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
I hate these. 1 million on YouTube! I can't move that. Okay, so oh, that's what I'm trying to do. Well, that will be easier. I thought I was trying to get them all on the blue parts. Mmm. There we go. And then that. There we go. For some reason, I thought I was trying to get it onto the blue parts. Don't ask why.
Now that I think about it,
I had a dumb
something's
moment.
not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Oh my gosh, that's not...
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
I don't think so.
This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route?
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Luocha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
All the way in VA Beach, you're gonna buy the plane tickets. Nice.
True. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
Okay.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
I don't think this is what happened. You live in driving range? Nice.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. How about you?
Why is the monster talking now?
Thank you, Welt.
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
I have the feeling this is not going to tell me what's in his murder box. I have the feeling that this is not going to tell us what is in his murder box. You. Boom!
Follow my charge. Here.
Boom!
Time to twirl.
And that's why I have her in.
Hey,
Yeah!
time to twirl.
Ow!
Some customers.
Boom! 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 Oh! How did I get ambushed? How did I get ambushed? It's called Apex. It has laser tag, boiling. Oh! And a put obstacle course. And obviously an arcade. I love the little bowling games. Or is it like real bowling? Mm.
There's no time to lose.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Fight as one.
Fight as one! It's real bowling. Okay, 10 pin or 5 pin? Is it 10 pin or is it 5 pin?
Show no mercy.
Because there is totally a difference. I am, or at least I used to be, really decent at 5 pin. But I've never done 10 pin. I've never done 10 pin. It's 10 pin! Ah! Too bad. I was looking forward to being just like automatically good at it. Mm.
Here, there's thunder.
I won't break.
Ow! Boom!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond.
It's all yours! You go against me in bowling? I will do my best, but like I said, I won't have the skill that I would normally think I would have. No, you know what? We're just gonna keep attacking.
What is it we're waiting for?
Boom!
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. Time.
Boom!
Show no mercy.
What are you
Rich turtle. Yep. Boom! You live all the way in Virginia.
What are all these enemies doing on the Luocha?
Mm-hmm. March 7th, explain yourself.
It's because,
March, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait. Monster layers and black market.
Where's your OnlyFans? I don't have an OnlyFans.
Who has any of that?
Why would I have an OnlyFans?
So that nature existed before the ambrosial arbor's resurrection.
is it really so far-fetched?
You worked 3 jobs. Oh my gosh.
Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cockroaches. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
Is this a detective story or an action movie?
The angler is both a detective and a fighter. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense.
Well, don't encourage her. Manga artist Chick-fil-A and Walmart. Wow. Okay, I can understand. In that case, I don't know how many jobs I work. VTuber, author, webcomic artist. Yeah. Yeah, 3. If it's streaming, you count streaming all as one job. I think you would count streaming all as one job. Makes sense how? Or you're clearly enjoying this, Mr. Yang.
I don't see any major plot holes.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward.
Just give me 1 second here. There we go. I got a message on my phone.
I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron?
Mm-hmm. This
Buyer's
is something we
waiting
need to
there.
know.
Time to head over.
Oh,
Plausible. Looking at the map, this place is well hidden.
but you don't stream on YouTube?
Stop right there. State your business.
Is that Mr. Yang?
No, that's Guar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Isn't guar a type of tea?
That's right. He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here?
Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business or...
Never mind.
Thank you, Welt. You're trying.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Also, if you do rent out Apex, you'll stream the whole thing. Nice.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
The title page. That's what it would be.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
You'll rent it out all night.
Take your time.
Guar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
I wonder who this will be.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh my gosh! This is the cutest boss I ever saw!
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery. Make it snappy.
Startaro Bubble! This is wonderful! Startaro Bubble, the milk tea?
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
We're going to then find out. Oh wait, we found out he has nothing to do with it. After all this.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Foist!
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
I agree, but it's too cute for me to want to change it.
It kind of works, right? Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Ah, I love his look.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
And now I'm going to have to kill you.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
Quite sensible when you think about it. I agree with him here.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story,
Yes. You feel like Star Rail mostly boy characters and Genshin is girls? I don't know about that. I will say, Star Rail has much more attractive male characters. At least for me. Specifically because they have more male characters that actually look like adult males. Genshin is wonderful for having characters look like 15 to 16-year-olds. Which is perfectly fine, but I'm not going to look at these people and be like, oh my gosh. Oh. It just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. For the girls, at least, I might be willing to go, okay, you could be 18 and just not be hugely developed. But even then, it's one of those, I mean, it really depends on like, it depends on a lot of things. And in Star Rail, we actually get adults, like, characters, men and women. I prefer that.
speaking of which, when did I turn into an automaton?
Thank you, Melt!
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an automaton in dire situations.
I'm losing immersion again. Okay.
And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum.
At least it'll be a fun battle.
We're in trouble now.
We're not in trouble now. Yeah, take him out first. Boom!
There's no time to lose.
Boom!
Time to twirl.
Oh my gosh, I love her. Time to swirl. Yeah.
Do you know who I am? It's Big Diamond!
is all yours.
Let's be friends.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Let's see if we can knock out those two. Boom!
Time to twirl.
Nice. Nice. They're locked. We could attack him straight. Boom! Good damage, too. Boom! Boom!
Follow my charge.
There's no need to heal yet.
Here, this thunder.
Boom!
Nothing major.
Ah!
Receive divinity.
Receive divinity. And healing just auto happens now.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Boom!
Welcome, customers.
The nice thing about this party is also the fact that it's essentially neutral. It's skill point neutral. Yeah, I have one more round. Boom!
There's no time to lose.
I was going to use my power to give him energy, but if I do, he's going to be way over. So we're going to attack with him.
Conflict is pitiless.
Have his guy go and not
Time
do
for the
much.
master stroke.
Then I do this.
Show no mercy.
Boom! Boom.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Da, 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 da. I should have waited. I should have waited. Da, da. Oh, wow. Yeah. I can't re-support him. Support her.
Follow my charge.
1,000 wonders to raise and fight as one.
Fight as one.
Here, this thunder.
Time
Boom.
to twirl.
Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Oh my gosh, he should not be the one who's locked up. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond.
Is all yours. Boom. Nice. Okay, better. Single target. Boom.
Conflict is
Boom!
pitiless.
Darn it! This isn't over.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
Okay.
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
To fight?
Luocha. Time to get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
It's going to be hilarious when we get there and none of this happened.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was her.
Oh my gosh, how come I got dragged into this? At least let the audience see my face.
Too many faces, too small a budget. Maybe next time.
Oh my... Everyone else got a face roll. They got to be on screen. I just got a voice. I'm disappointed.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions.
I like how he's just trying so hard to not just be like, March, no. March, no.
For example, if Luocha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later?
Mm-hmm.
Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Luocha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
Oh, you're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet.
No.
You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
Thank you.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Okay, let's see here. Where do we have to go?
The Realm Keeping Commission, if you need it.
Oh. Inquire?
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
Traveler with blonde hair? Could it be? May I ask why you're looking for him?
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Backin', we're not rehearsing.
Back and forth. Back, forth and forth. Oh my gosh! That is the best set of random names ever. That is the best set of random names ever.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Luocha, he rescued both of us.
Nice.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the ambrosial arbor came back to life.
Mm-hmm.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Dark clothing? Oh, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and
This is
slipped
wonderful.
Right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet.
Ah.
We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure you'll agree.
A dignified story.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully Mr. Luocha was passing by and had us on dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager.
What did Luocha do exactly?
1,000 thanks, kind stranger.
What? Is Luocha here?
Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Oh, see, he's wonderful.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
He's so nice.
No, we can't
One moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest.
He's so nice.
There you go.
He's so nice.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Be careful on the back. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
I love him.
Here, that's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That is really pretty. Does anyone know how to do that? I have never been good at doing origami, but I think it's absolutely amazing. Ah, so pretty. I have a Christmas ornament that a friend made for me, which is a gigantic clear ball, and it's filled with tiny, tiny gold origami cranes that she actually, like, folded for me. It's so beautiful. If I find I'll try to remember, because I don't have it, like, obviously pulled out since it's middle of summer. I will try to remember to post a picture when Christmas comes around. It's so beautiful. I absolutely adore it. It's gorgeous.
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say.
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
It's the paper with the like the front page.
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
And then they folded it back in? They also know how to do origami. That's wonderful.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the page.
The title page of the Angler Mystery!
Yep.
The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about?
What's on the back?
Take a look yourself.
To the next reader. The killer is Chang Hong, the nephew of Chang the Ninth. Oh my gosh! Yours sincerely, best regards, the immortal spoiler. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't find that so funny. But I mean, Chang the Ninth has been writing novels for so long, and now we actually have, like, him writing, apparently, his nephew into it. Except, of course, that he's not even in this game to my knowledge. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Oh. Oh, guys. Howeverse. Good job. Good job. You have made me laugh out loud and love Luocha more. Even if we don't find out what's in his white murder box, I consider this 100% worth the time to do.
The immortal spoiler? Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Okay. Personally, I also take less concern with this because I believe it's not the ending that matters. It's the way you get there. It's the journey that the book takes you through. So I can find out exactly how a novel ends and be like, yeah, he defeats X. Okay, so it's the journey that they take to get there. On the other hand, I have seen a book where on page 2, I was like, okay, so this is the guy. It wasn't a murder mystery, but I was like, yeah, this is a mystery novel. He's the chosen one. I already know where this is going. Thank you. I don't need to read this book. It's not good enough to finish. I read the first book. I finished that first book. I hated it. But it was not the fact that I spoiled myself. It was the fact that I disliked all the characters.
I'm starting to think the Luocha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this?
So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler.
Yep.
He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
That was wonderful. Even if we did not get to find out what is in his box, we get to actually go and talk to him on the express! Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go. We get his paper I need them to let us have a room so that I can set this up in my, room. They need to give us a room to set this stuff up in. Ah! Into the Desolate. Oh, I can't wait to add that too. I don't think it's going to take out... I don't think it's going to take out Wildfire. But, oh my gosh, have you guys seen the new song? Have you guys seen the new song? I don't know if it's actually in the game or not. It popped up and I was listening to it. Oh. It was on Hoyo versus Star Rail account. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. I still don't know where the story goes, obviously, but oh. A perfect detective. Ah! Okay, let's go. Boom! Dun, dun. Xingyan. I tried fixing some other relevant recordings in the site trade, and I found this part about Luocha. I've left it with the 4-square mirror. Please please have a look when you can. However, I still lean towards Mr. Luocha having nothing to do with this. We'll be there soon. Keep up the great work. Okay, where is Luocha? Luocha! Luocha! It truly is a stunning view.
I must thank Don Hong for his invitation.
Ah!
This journey upon the Astral Express has been well worth my while. Interstellar warp jumps with merchants are often dull and rarely ever feel like an actual journey. The Astral Express. The Cloud Strider really was an eon of taste.
Ah! Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. I forgot to introduce myself.
I forgot that we didn't know him
I'm
specifically.
an interstellar merchant. My Xianzhou registered name is Luocha. I met an acquaintance of yours several days ago named Don Hung. He invited me to board the express should I have the time, and so here I am.
Oh, he's amazing. I love him.
Astounding. The retro design of this locomotive, the comfort of its cabins. If only our own spacecraft could be modified in such a way.
So, modify it.
Now that would be something. But on a merchant ship, load, security, and sterilization take precedence over creature comforts.
Ah, he is right. When you're worried about money, you don't put it into aesthetics unless you're trying to impress somebody. And merchants wouldn't be trying to impress themselves. They might be trying to impress the other merchants. But they certainly wouldn't be doing it for themselves. It's why you go into a warehouse, and so often warehouses are just like the most boring places in existence. Even, break rooms, you'll see like nothing put into them at all for design. Maybe a couple pictures on the wall so you don't feel like unaliving yourself during work.
What I mean to say is, comfort comes second to business. We generally use the company's mass-produced transport ships.
Such a train can be likened to a solitary candle in the darkness of night. One may peer upon civilizations where strife, hardship, desperation, and sorrow exist seemingly in a separate plane of existence.
I love his design. Oh, we got closer. We got closer. Good. Oh, I love him. Dear Stalker and Into the Desolate. Let's check out Into the Desolate. I don't think it's going to beat out Wildfire. Dawn of Disaster first. I like it. I would not put it on as the music in here. And we won't listen to all of these, just Into the Desolate. At least the first little bit. This is actually really good. Once again, it's not going to beat out Wildfire, but I do really like that. We have a whole bunch of other stuff here. Oh! Arteria inceptionis. Pedijara. Ephemeral cycle. Pedijara, even immortality ends. And Pedijara, demiseless existence. Ah! Like I said, I don't think anything's going to take over this for a while. At least until we get the new song. I assume the new song is available now. Hard thought to breathe. So, should we do the equilibrium? We do get more wishes. I mean, we wouldn't get up to 10, but we would do more wishes. No, you know what? I think I'm going to do that on my own after the stream. We can get started with Desolate Depths of Despair. The storm calms in the Artisanship Commission, and the shortcut also opens up. You should pass through here as per the General's recommendations, and head to the Alchemy Commission. New storyline. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that is a gorgeous way to put in a map. Oh, that is really nice. That is really nice. Okay, we're gonna want to try and head to the bottom. Dormant world somehow. Unsheath the sword, not to kill. Unsheath the sword to rend those worlds upon the ground to drop. It's time to shatter now. Okay, I don't know where we want to go here. You know what? Let's go here and see what we can do to get there. I can't remember how to change the actual thing to, like, the lower level, so... we know that it was over this way. The only thing is, if we look over here, there was a mystery, like a puzzle box. No, I'll come back for the puzzle box myself later. The roots of ambrosial arbor, which desperately need energy, rise from the soil and invade the poor furnace. So we need to get over there. Activate the levitator. And hopefully we'll be able to go right over here. Not that direction. Not that one. Oh, there's a way through up here. I didn't see it. I'm apparently an idiot for not seeing it, but let's go and check it out. Come on. You claim there's a way through over here. Ha! It actually blocks us off there. Have we been down here? Enemies to fight, but no boxes to unlock. So I will return and fight them later. I keep trying to jump while I go up the stairs. I keep trying to jump while I go up the stairs. And of course you can't jump in this game. Boom! Oh! Yeah, there was definitely a fight here.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
She must have divined it was the right time.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people. It's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the ambrosial arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
No. War is hell.
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
I think she won total victory. Let's play it safe and say it was a draw. We don't know.
Draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that.
Yep.
Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Excuse me. Oh, investigate? On the monster's rigid body, several conspicuous wounds are shrinking at a speed discernible to the naked eye. Despite the absence of any vital signs, you sense that the monster in front of you is not completely dead. Yep. Fighting
Careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
Fighting enemies that just constantly get back up, that takes it out of your forces very, very quickly. Oh, box. Box! Someone who's alive!
Here! There are still survivors here.
He doesn't look like he's doing well.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Wow!
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Oh, we can take her on!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Boom! We are gonna kick your ass!
Leave here!
Oh, don't worry.
I can't control myself anymore!
Time for... Show no mercy.
Boom!
There's no time to lose.
Boom!
It's thunder.
Honored to meet me.
Nyah!
Time to twirl!
Time to swirl. I do feel really bad having to kill this guy, though.
I'll see you off.
1,000 wonders to raise your fight as one!
Fight is one!
Conflict is pitiless.
Boom!
How appropriate.
Boom! How am I feeling today? I am doing much better.
Why seek death?
I am doing much, much better. Offhand. This is our first time seeing these bad guys. They look awesome!
We were supposed to attack yesterday.
That's what you wanted to hear, yeah. The cough is almost completely gone. Like, I'm not coughing pretty much at all. My nose is not running too badly anymore, which is good. I'm getting my energy back, slowly but surely. I am most definitely on the mend now.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
The dead return! With that, we might need to have a celebration pretty soon. Yep. I am so happy.
foregone conclusion.
Oh my gosh, and he's so cute when he's like contained. That's so cute.
Here, this thunder.
Boom! I don't have a charge, so I'm gonna wait until she goes. Boom!
Time to twirl.
They almost remind you of raccoons. Nah. We've got wolves here. I would say wolves. It's really cool that we get shadow versions, though. Nah.
We were supposed to attack.
Was that it? Time. Show no mercy.
Show no mercy!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
You do like the color palette? The fars, yeah. Is that left? No, that's right. One over here. Boom!
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality?
Nope,
You
just
don't
to
have
kick your
accuse
ass.
Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Boom!
Conflict is pitiless.
Boom! You. Boom! Yeah!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Seize the moment!
Nice! Oh my gosh! I do so much damage? I'm only level 59, or no, 69. 69.
We were supposed... Yeah! 1,000 wonders to raise you! Fight as one!
Fight is one! I'm only level 59. I think it's 69. I'm pretty certain it's 69. Yeah, they're all level 69. What a great number 69 is. Yep.
Bide your time.
I'm not gonna argue that at all.
Here, this thunder.
How appropriate!
Do, 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 do. Do, do. Boom. Boom! Well done, thank you!
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
I don't know if there is any help for this.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
He stops talking. It could be because he's exhausted or because he's waiting for you to leave him be. You imagine beating someone up that badly and then wanting to help them. This guy wasn't fighting in that battle. This guy wasn't fighting in that battle. He's turning into an enemy. He doesn't actually want to hurt us at all. He's hoping that we can help him out later.
Let's go.
Oh man, thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, those were all her bad guys. But this poor guy, he's actually one of the good guys. It's essentially a poison that kills you and then makes you immortal, but willing to kill anybody who, well, isn't Mara struck like they are. Anyone who isn't struck with the same illness, they get whacked, essentially.
Were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face.
Basically a werewolf, except it's all the time.
Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshi, the plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The alliance has been...
Boom! It's one of those, once you become a werewolf, you never stop being a werewolf.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Do I want to restore? Nah.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
That's probably some people's dream. It probably is. Boom!
Time. Show no mercy.
Boom!
Here is thunder.
Time to twirl!
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond
Is all yours, especially for Twilight fans. I read the first book. Okay, and the second book. Specifically because I found them both for like less than $5. I think it was like a 2 for $5 deal. And I'd never read them before and I didn't know what they were. And I got through the first book and was like, it wasn't good, but I mean, it wasn't hideous. Maybe I'll read the second one. They didn't actually tell us what the big secret was. I mean, the vampires just started sparkling, I guess. That's not a secret. What the heck is the secret? And then I found out that no, the big secret with the vampires is that they sparkle. And the entire book was horrible. Book 2 was so badly written. So badly written. They literally had 3 chapters or 4 chapters that were literally named, like the title was November and the page was blank. And then you turn the page and it's like chapter, 6, December, nothing written. Next page, chapter 8, January. I was like, oh my god, I realized she's depressed. But you couldn't even be bothered to write down how depressed she was. This is pathetic. It was so badly written. Every time there was like a thing like CD was capitalized. I was like, oh my god, no. No. The writing was not good. The writing was not all that good. It was horrible. It was horrible. I have a thing against throwing out books. I try really hard to make certain that if I don't like a book, I am taking it to at least a used bookstore. Or something. Usually I will keep all of my books until I'm like done with them. And at that point I've usually read them 4 or 5 times. This book, I walked over to a friend who worked with me and I was like, I will give you these 2 books if you promise to never ever tell anybody that you got them from me and never ever ever mention them to me again. And she was like, what? And I was like, no, period. Those are my rules. I will give you these, but you have to promise you are never ever going to mention these to me again. And then I will give you them. I don't know. I think actually, no, wait, I did find out. She didn't talk to me about the book. But she was like, oh my god, we went and saw the movie. It was amazing. The book was even better. I was like, no, we said we were not going to talk about this. The fact that you clearly have no taste in writing is not my issue. Is not my issue. I am glad you liked the book, but I don't want to hear about it. I am glad you liked the book. I don't want to hear about it. Oh, I was so unhappy with that book set. On the other hand, the books I gave her were really nice. I mean, they were like hardcover books, and they did have really pretty covers. I will give the books that. I will give the books that. But for the actual writing, I was horrified. I was horrified. I did not bother with the rest of the books. I did see the first movie? I did see the first movie, but literally I went only because I have a friend who lives over in Vancouver where they were filming, and she was an extra. So I went to support the movie that she was in. I also went to go and see Percy, whatever the heck he was, and the Olympic Gods. I also went to go see that one because she was in that one too. Apparently, they asked her back for the second movie specifically because she was the only woman her age. Percy Jackson, yes, that's it. Percy's Jackson. Apparently she was the only person for the Twilight series who could walk past the guy playing Edward. Oh my gosh, what was his name again? What was his name? I always remember him as the guy from Harry Potter, but he's not. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the actor's name. But she was the only person who could walk by him and not stare and turn to stare at him. She was like, you're just another guy, and I don't actually find you all that attractive. This is fine. They were like, you don't stare at him. Can you come back for the next movie? She was like, yes, I mean, you are paying me to be here. So long as you're paying me, I will be here as an extra. They were like, awesome. We will actually, like, they got her phone number and called her in for almost every time they had a school, school scene. It was hilarious. Definitely the dude playing the vampire. Oh, there is no one that hates Edward Cullen as much as he hates Edward Cullen. It was creepy. It was creepy. Look at the women who are reading this book. It was most popular not with teens, but with like 28 to 38-year-old women. Which is fine. You are allowed to read whatever you want. I'm fine with that. But when you see an entire theater filled with 38 to 50-year-old women who are going, oh my god, he has his shirt off, and then you have to remind them that he was literally 16 when he shot that scene? It's just not a good look. It is not a good look. I was like, no, guys, if this was a whole bunch of 38 to 50-year-old men watching a girl who was 16 at the time the movie came out, they would be calling out for boycotts against this movie. But because it's women with men, that's apparently okay? No. That ain't gonna make sense no matter how you do it. And it wasn't a healthy relationship. Bella was so into Edward, she was willing to kill herself if she couldn't get him. That is not healthy. That is not a healthy relationship. That is not healthy at all. It really isn't. I saw nothing in that book worth sharing. And like I said, the only reason I did not literally burn the book is I have a thing against destroying books. I'm an author. So I make certain that I really, really, really respect my books. You just love it that you just said that, but then you gave it to your friend. I literally only gave it to my friend because I have... Okay. When you're literally... Okay, here's my mouse. Here's my mouse. This line is where I put burning books. This line... no, okay. This line is where I put the books. This line right here, right below it, is where I put the actual book. So, destroying that book, or not destroying that book, rather, was slightly more important to me than never ever having anybody else read it. Because, like I said, I know that some people would hate my choice of books as well. And I do think that you should be able to read whatever you like. the ability to read whatever books and story you want. I don't care if you're reading like erotic books. Go for it. Enjoy them. Read them out in public. I don't care. Go for it. Have fun with whatever you want to read. But don't dunk on anyone else who also wants to read that book. And therefore, the let everyone read what they want to and do not destroy books. And this is where the book is. This is where the book is. These two rank higher. These two rank higher. That is true, but then again, if a book is physically making you sick, there's a problem. I will say there was one book that made me so angry. The only reason I didn't throw it against the wall, was I was listening to it on Audible. I'm going to put this onto auto. And I specifically did not throw it because it was on my phone, technically. And I was not going to throw my phone at a wall. I was not going to throw my phone at a wall. I'm going to have to go over and see what the heck that is. Huh. Now you have to tell us. You can't leave out juicy details like that. Okay. I will put that up. I will put that up. This book. Oh my gosh. What was the title? What was the title? Women Werewolf TV show? They made a TV show out of it. Bitten. That was it. Bitten TV series. I'm just trying to find the name of the actual author. Cast. Storyline. Kelly Armstrong's Women of the Otherworld series. Okay. Now I need to get back to you guys. You're almost afraid to see this book. I'm not pulling it up. I am not pulling it up. This book has a story about Elena, who is a werewolf. She was turned into a werewolf by her boyfriend in college. She was very highly pissed off at this. And so she left the entire group behind. And she has been living on her own ever since. Suddenly she gets a message. If I remember correctly, it's been over 10 years since I read this book. She's living with her boyfriend and she gets a message saying that one of the pack members has died. And so she returns literally just for the funeral. That was her plan. The moment she gets back in there, I think it took a day and a half and she was already desperately having sex with her ex, who turned her into a werewolf, remember, against her will. Literally, and she had to be reminded on multiple occasions, you have a steady boyfriend that you're living with back at home, right? You said you were going to call him. Have you called him? Oh, I really should do that. I'm in love with him. Oh, look, there's my boyfriend. We're going to have amazing sex. And then I'm going to get angry at him again. Seriously? And then at the end of the book, she leaves the werewolf behind, goes back to her boyfriend. Are you telling me that the boyfriend ends up getting cucked by a wolf? He does. 100%. Multiple times. She has to be reminded she has a steady boyfriend who we have already found out is planning to propose to her. he's planning to propose to her. And she's like, I'm having sex with my ex who I hate. And have to be reminded he exists. At which point, she goes back to him at the end. And I think she tells him she's a werewolf. Why does this entire thing sound like some kind of Tumblr fan fiction? Oh my gosh. The boyfriend, is horrified and says, I just can't be with you right now. I need some time to think about this, if I remember correctly. Which seems an entirely reasonable thing. But he's not going to out her to the police or anything. He's just moving out and they're going to take time apart. At which point, her boyfriend steps back into the scene and is like, huh, told ya, you want to come back home, baby? And she's like, yes! 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 And goes back home with the werewolf that she hates. Except that she clearly doesn't. There's no way he said that. It's okay. Obviously, that is not a line-for-line retelling. That is not a line-for-line retelling. But as an author, there is no point for the boyfriend to be there. There is literally no point for the boyfriend to be there. It would have been a better book without the boyfriend. It would have been the better book if she had a best friend who was there and she was like, hey, no, thanks for watching my cat or something. I'm sorry I didn't call yesterday. I got distracted. If you really had to have her calling back home, but considering that she had to be constantly reminded to call, there was no point. It was very clear from the first 2 seconds of her being back with this guy that she was not going to stay with her boyfriend. And that there wasn't even a chance that she was going to stay with her boyfriend. I was pissed off. I was highly pissed off. Did he even know she was literally having someone else? I don't think so. I don't think so. I was horrified. I've been told that the series gets much better. I don't know. I read one other book in the series and went, it's not bad. But it was like book 10 of the series and I read it before I read anything else. So I didn't know who the characters were. I didn't know anything else. And my best comment about that book was, it wasn't horrible. I mean, I've read worse books. Much better. What could be better than what you just heard? Like I said, my entire thing about that book was just, it wasn't hideous. Would I read it again? Am I out of anything else to read? Like, did all of my good books get taken away? Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. I could forget what's in it and then have to read it again in 5 to 10 books. See, now that's the face of someone who knows that this book belongs under cinder blocks. Like I said, I was the only reason. That is, I think, the only book that I was so pissed off at that I actually, like, went back and returned it. I am very, very big on, I've read an entire book, I am not returning it. I have read an entire book, I am not returning it. I went back and was like, I am severely unhappy with this book. I'm sorry. Did anyone ask why I returned it so quickly? No. No, they did not. They were just like, you did not apparently like this book. I was like, no, please don't ever suggest anything by this author to me again. I have read other things by the author since then, and they aren't bad. She is not my favorite writer. She is not my favorite writer. I have friends who absolutely love her work. I have friends who absolutely love her work. One of my friends, she was like her favorite author. She was her favorite author. This girl had absolutely nothing bad to say about the series until she said, "You read the book? Did you like it? What did you think?" And I went on this rant, and she was like, "I am going to reread the book, and I am going to prove you wrong." And she came back 2.5, 3 weeks later and was like, "I don't want to admit this. I don't want to admit this. You were right. You were right. The boyfriend didn't need to be there. They could have literally not had him in the book, and it would have been a better book. He didn't need to be there. It would have been a better book without him. It would have been better because she would have had the exact same arguments because her boyfriend was never a consideration in her mind. Between what she wanted and what she, had. He was never... He wasn't important. There was no point for him to be there. And it literally makes her a worse person because she's cheating on someone to be with him. If the anime didn't have Kirito in it, it would be a much better show. I kind of like Kirito, but at the same time, I kind of hate Kirito. I was on board with the show as a decent anime until they got to the to the latest one, second latest one, where they literally had the two guys who were like, "We are going to, do horrible things to two women for no better reason than we can." And then I was like, no. This show does not have enough good points for me to keep watching it. I have been willing to watch with bad guys up to this point. This is the one that you did where I was like, no. They literally had to put in another tentacle scene. Oh. I just can't watch that series anymore. I mean, like I said, the first season I thought was really good. The first season was really good. And then they've sort of been downhill. The only show that actually went up again to the level of the first season was the one they had with Asuna and the girl who was actually living in SCO because she was sick. That season was amazing. That season was amazing, and they really do need to make it so she is just the main character. It's literally a better season with her. That was maybe the only time you actually enjoyed SAO. Yeah. Like I said, first season I was okay with. Second season I was like, it wasn't as good, but I mean, it wasn't horrible. Yeah, it was okay. I will continue watching. They did that one scene, that one movie, or that one series with Austin as the main character. I was like, I am back on board. This is amazing. And I continued to watch it getting worse and worse and worse and worse until they hit that scene. And then I was like, I'm just not watching it anymore. I'm just not watching it anymore. You don't blame me for that one. No. If you want to watch a good one, oh my gosh, what is it? Database, just living in the database. God damn it, I don't remember what the name of the show is. Database. Database song? Anime. Log Horizon! That's it! Log Horizon! Oh my gosh, I love that song. Database, just living in the database. Woo-hoo. I love that. I love that song. That song is amazing. Log Horizon is wonderful. Log Horizon is wonderful. If you want to watch a good show, Log Horizon is wonderful. I I don't know if the last season was as good or not. I seem to recall I would need to watch it again. It's been a while. You've never actually seen the anime? It was a good one. Especially the first 2 seasons. Especially the first 2 seasons. They are wonderful. I 100% suggest if you're looking for a decent isekai, that is a really good one. That is a really good one. It's anime gaming related, just like SCO, or just like SAO. Boom! I really should have changed to Luocha so I would get a weakness break on them. Yeah. Boom!
Here is thunder.
What are you looking at?
But yes, that was wonderful. I find it wonderful specifically. You kind of wish they would make more anime like that these days. With that one, it was so good because they actually went into what was happening in the world. Like they actually go into, hey, guys who started off as female characters are actually showing feminine aspects. It's almost as though they are actually changing into females. Not just the guy playing a female anymore. Their voices are getting higher pitched. They're like all of that. They actually dealt in, I think, episode 1 with a girl who was playing like a 7-foot tall ninja, and she could hardly walk around because her body felt so weird. She couldn't control it. So she actually called up the main character and was like, you have a thing where I can change my appearance, right? It was completely useless before. She bought it off him for an insane amount because she was like a 5 foot nothing girl. She's literally like 5'8". No, sorry, not 5'8". 5'2", 4'8", that sort of height. But because her character in game was so high, she was having trouble walking around. And of course, her voice was this high-pitched girly voice. She specifically always played with voice off because she didn't want people to know she was female. But she had to take her regular body. She was like, I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. This was utterly useless. And they actually deal with that kind of stuff. Yeah, your physical body in the real world had some effect in the game. It became less as they went on. But at the beginning of the game, they had a huge issue. You could eat and you could cook in the game, but everything tasted like crackers. Like soggy crackers without even salt on them. Soggy saltine crackers without the saltine. It wasn't until somebody actually didn't just hit the cook tab and to cook food. It wasn't until somebody actually took the food items and cooked them, like the long way, that they actually realized, hey, if you actually do the skill, your skill matters in the game, but you actually get taste out of it. You actually get taste out of it. It tastes like the food that it's supposed to be. So it's a really cool game idea. There's a lot there to read and to understand. They go in, they have an entire side point. They have an entire side point about how in history the monsters were adventurers. But once you die, you actually start losing your memories. And they sort of suggest that the only reason the monsters are monsters is that they are adventurers who are immortal. They keep getting, resurrected, but they no longer have any memories of being human. So what happens when the new batch of adventurers who's in there loses all of their memories from dying? It's a really, really intricate series with a lot of really interesting, crunchy things to sink your teeth into, and that make you stop and really think about stuff after the show is over. It's 100% worth your time. 100%. Everything you just explained sounded way more interesting than whatever book you were talking about. Because the book sucked, and I told you it sucked. The book sucked. Am I stuck in place? I am not. Okay. No, seriously. The book was horrible. Don't go and read Bitten. I cannot say that that was a good book or that I suggest it. But they really fleshed out the gaming world. They have this whole entire thing on how they're going to get back, or at least how they're trying to get back. It shows in one single episode that when they go, like when they die, they get sent back to the moon in the world, which seems to also be the world in game. So there's clearly something, some connection between the two through the world. There's other entities living in the game that are also trying to like discover how they can get back home, if I remember correctly. It's a really, really good series. It's a really good series. Go and check it out.
I'll see you off.
Like, go and check it out. You love how the NPCs reacted to the players. It's wonderful. It was wonderful. That entire show, good. I highly suggest Log Horizon. Also, as soon as you've heard Database like 2 or 3 times, you will not be able to watch that show without listening to the song, to the theme song, every single episode. It's that good a song. It's that good a song. Because most people just end up recommending you the mainstream stuff. I watch a lot that's mainstream. I watch a lot that isn't as well.
Time to twirl.
There's no time to lose.
We are actually going to do your power first.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return.
Boom!
Time to twirl.
Time.
Bo.
1,000 wonders to raise. Fight is one.
Fight is one.
Conflict is pitiless. Follow my charge.
Perfect.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond. It's all yours.
But yes, that 100% good show.
Here is thunder.
Time to twirl.
Time for...
You understand the that one? There's one anime called Tenjo Tenge, and the why do I know that name? What's the show about? I know that name. The opening music and the dancing they do are amazing, and throughout the entire anime, you watch the intro every time. We usually ended up watching the outro every time too. I cannot remember the name of that song, but it is wonderful, and the end credit like animation is just adorable as fuck. It's adorable as fuck. Some martial arts anime. Okay, so I've heard it, but I don't know if I've ever seen it. Because I remember the name. I remember the name, but I don't remember anything about it. But if it's a martial arts anime, I probably saw it and was like, not really my thing.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Boom!
Welcome, customers.
Him.
Yeah.
Conflict is
Boom!
pitiless.
You. Boom! Yeah!
Time to twirl. Seize the moment.
You. Boom! There's another anime that somebody recommended to you in the past, but you don't want to look it up. It was called Boku no Pico. I know the anime you're talking about. I'm trying to remember what it's about. I can't remember if I've watched it or not.
Nothing major.
Boku is just like I am. Boku no is me. I don't remember what Pico is. Boku no Pico would probably be like I am Pico, but I don't remember what it's called.
What is it we're...
Every time someone brings it up, they end up laughing for some reason. Boom! Boom. Boom!
We make a pretty good team.
Okay, where are you going? Logistics route planned. Please follow the crane. Where are you going? Move, crane! Is that your pet? No. This guy will lead me to treasure. He's technically delivering a box. And if I get him there safely, he'll give me stuff for it. See? Generating return route. Here's your treasure for the, for like, walking it there. Oh! That will be a really hard fight. Only the one time. Only the one time. Ah! Darn it! I was hoping to get back in time to change to my other character. That's fine.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
It's all yours. Boom!
Time for... Show no mercy.
You'll probably wipe them off the face of the planet with your stats. I will probably wipe them off the face of the planet, but not because of my stats. Also, it's a battle 71, like level 71. It's meant to be a tough battle. Boom.
Receive divinity.
Boom!
Thanks. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Dead return! So you're telling me with good looks alone you'll defeat your enemies? I will. I will. Have you seen my good looks? Have you seen my good looks? I defeat them with a single glance.
I don't know.
Let's just ignore that this battle has been going on longer than a single glance. You. Boom! Everyone's high. They're hit points, not the characters.
Conflict is pitiless. Time for the
I should probably have just done the other attack first. It's fine. Boom! She got hurt with that. Yeah. Ow. Boom! I was hoping to have him destroyed before that hit. Sadness.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond
is all yours.
Here is thunder.
Boom!
Keep the moment.
Support. It's weird that you haven't really seen anyone playing this game. Really? Everywhere I look, I see people playing it. Everywhere I look, I see people playing it.
Honored to meet me.
Boom!
I won't break. Seize the moment.
It's a fun game offhand. I do quite enjoy it.
Yeah, time to twirl.
Boom! Ow!
1,000 wonders to ring. Fight is one.
Fight is one!
Time. Show no mercy.
Time to twirl.
You haven't taken any damage, really. That's because of Luocha. Luocha is amazing. Luocha is the 5-star healer that they came out with, and he's amazing. As soon as anybody gets taken down to 50% or less hit points, he heals them. By an insane amount. And then if you get this little thing down here up to 2, which goes up 1 point for every time he auto heals somebody, 1 point for every time he uses a heal or uses his ultimate. As soon as it gets to 2, he puts up a I guess the plant thing that goes around them all. The holographic green thing that goes like ribbon that goes around the battle. And when he does that, every bit of damage that that like all the characters do, yeah, I guess we can call it an aura field. All of the damage that the characters do heal themselves and their friends. By like a specific amount. It's insane.
Here is thunder.
Here, I'll heal her.
How appropriate.
So this guy's just one giant snack for the entire team. He really is. He's amazing.
Receive divinity.
There we go.
Better late than never.
Boom! That's the field. Now, if you watch the hit points, whenever she hits, everybody's hit points are going to go up a little.
There's no time to wait.
Boom!
Conflict is pitiless.
Boom! Everyone's back at full.
Is that it?
Everyone's literally back at full.
What are you looking at?
Boom! Everything about this just screams broken. It's going to hurt when I find something that actually hurts me. It's gonna be real tough when I find something that actually hurts me, and I'm gonna be like, this seems to have unfairness. And people are gonna be like, look at your team, it's not unfair.
Take it, if it's to your liking.
He is amazing. Luocha is amazing. Jing Yuan is also pretty goddamn awesome. Can't be harder than Archaea. Archaea, as we mentioned before, is a game that I would just do badly with. Not available. Okay. You wonder if they'll make some ridiculous boss that negates the effects? I think they're just going to be making it much harder. Boom! A painful moan amidst the ravaged battlefield draws your attention.
Rainbow's blessing. You're not disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Because they're doing something like that in Genshin too, aren't they? Genshin, they do need to actually start, like, putting in more difficult guys. Because once you get to, like, level 85 or, like, 80 with your main characters, your main team, you can defeat almost anything. Like, except for the highest thing. People say Friday Night Funkin' is the hardest rhythm game ever. In reality, it's Archaea.
Stop moving around. Let's see if there's a way to help you recover faster.
There we go. Provides medical attention. I don't know if we can help him, but we're gonna try.
Come on, take this. It'll help with your injuries.
You heard they were going to make the bosses and stuff even more spongy than before. Okay, but see, yeah, that doesn't actually make them more difficult. Somebody actually did how many hit points the new Sumpter Beast had compared to, like, the biggest bad guys on the field in Mondstadt, and it's like 6 times the hit points. And I'm like, that doesn't actually make the Sumpter Beasts difficult to fight. It makes them an irritant. And when your bad guys are just irritants, it's not as fun. It makes everything way more tedious. So, I really do wish that they'd find... I mean, I don't know how they would do it. I don't know if Genshin can be fixed that way. I'm hoping that they do something better in Star Rail. On the other hand, Star Rail has the bonus of I can hit this button right up here, and it fights the battles for me, and I never have to lift a finger. Which at least means that if you're fighting your way through stuff, like just for a battle, you don't actually have to get bored trying to do it yourself. It's much less tedious. They would have to make it where you can put your knowledge to the test using most of the mechanics that you learned. Yeah, trying to make actual good enemies is much harder. Yes. I kind of wish I had stone-grilled Olm now. We'll do the simple first aid device. The life transmitter, I don't know if it'll help them. No, it's still, they're both downed characters. I'll use this one. You fumble through your bag to find medicine for his wounds and administer 1 drop at a time. For the moment, you are worried that medicine made for ordinary humans might not work on long life species. Oh, did I help him?
Thank you. All of you. I feel much better now. Thank goodness you're here. The garrison is up ahead. Are you heading there now? I'll wait there for you.
Yes, thank you. We helped! We helped! You're the real boss. I don't need to do the healing, but... Haha! What's something embarrassing?
Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
Is all yours. See, I can easily do this. Boom. You failed kindergarten? How can you fail kindergarten?
Time to twirl! Fight is fun!
How can you fail kindergarten?
Show no mercy.
The only problem with this is that the AI is dumb. And sometimes he will, like, your teachers didn't like you. I can kind of understand that.
We make a pretty good team.
Oh. Yes! I love these. We need everything to match up over here. Switch. Rotate? No, they just go to there. There we go. Nowadays, there isn't much reason to make a challenging AI unless your game has a difficulty mode. That's true. To be fair, I will say the whole reason I play this game is because the storyline is entertaining. I love the storyline.
This'll get a good price.
Yeah, I can attack him.
Cool it.
Boom! So in kindergarten until now, you don't have friends.
Welcome, customers.
Are you saying you don't consider me a friend? Are you saying you don't consider me a friend, Swag? I'm hurt. That's mainly what draws people into games like this in Genshin. That's why I'm still playing Genshin. I do really like the story.
Here is thunder.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl.
Boom!
The moment. Yeah.
You didn't realize we were friends? You didn't realize we were friends? You come here to talk to me all the time. How could you not realize we were friends? I'm just hurt is all I'm saying. I'm just hurt. Boom. Boom. You don't know?
Let's be friends. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
It's okay. I understand. I understand. See? Like that? That was a dumb waste of her power.
Show no mercy.
That was a dumb waste of her power, and that's why I usually do the battles myself.
Honored to meet me.
Boom.
We make a pretty good team.
You didn't realize the bounties of friendship? Well, now you know. Now you know.
Receive divinity.
Receive divinity.
Eternal sleep is not a dead return.
The dead return. Offhand, his white unalived box is the coffin that appears behind him is what this like episode is named for.
Here is thunder.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
Is all yours. If you're talking about doing autoplay, then yeah. The only time anyone ever uses that is if they're broken out the wazoo. I will say I will on occasion just randomly use it for when I don't actually want to do a battle. Like I'm in bed, I'm going to sleep, I just want to get a battle done to use up some energy, I will totally use
We
that.
make a pretty good team.
Boom! Repair? Can I get in? Oh, I hate these. I hate these. Boom. 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 And then this one, and boom. That's where it's supposed to go, isn't it? Oh, the other way. I didn't realize that there was an S and an R. I didn't realize that there was an S and an R. I was like, isn't that how it goes? Oh, what? See? Here's another one. Charging. Boom. Show me where to go. Yep, come on. Come on, I'm here. I'm following behind you. Come on. Okay, you got the box. Let's go. And it's so pretty. That is another reason why you play this game. Look at how pretty it is. Look at how pretty that is. Got the sparkles on the water and everything. I'm glad I went all the way down there for it. I sincerely appreciate your help. Please take this. Boom! 20 stellar jade for that. Nice. Nice. These games do look good. Okay, they do a really good job with that. I'm gonna say Hoyoverse does a really, really good job with that. Like, I have not put a single dollar into this game. I have not put a single dollar into this game. And yet, I have gotten Jing Yuan, which was one of the actual limited banner characters, and Luocha, who is also one of the 5-star limited characters. So, if you're willing to save up your points, you can totally get good characters. You just have to go into it thinking about why you would want to play like the new character. And then don't spend the money if you don't have it. I've saved up 9,747 for my next one. Aging is mandatory. Maturing is an option. Yep. That is 100%. That is 100%. How many do I have here? I have enough for 60 wishes. 60 wishes plus the 9 here. I nearly have enough for a character, but I don't want either of the 2 characters on this banner. So, I'm waiting. Entered safe zone.
Who goes there? Show yourselves. Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
It's kind of funny, but people tell you that you can buy without having to spend the money. It's super easy, but you almost never see anyone do it. That is true. I am 100% free to play. I am not 100% free to play in Genshin. There is a once a month thing that you can buy that gives you a couple of extra stellar jades, or not stellar jades because it's Genshin. Primogen. And I will on occasion buy that. And that's because I like supporting the game when I'm playing it and I'm enjoying it. But literally, I think it adds less than 10 wishes over the course of a month. So it's not like it's changing the gameplay for you. It's not like it's changing the gameplay for you. I really enjoy playing this game free to play. The only reason I would spend money would be if I had it. I don't right now. If I had it, I would put that additional $6.99 in to get the additional jades, because I do really like wishing. But that's literally it. Yeah, and it's like $6.99. It's $6.99 a month for something that I'm playing half an hour a day. Yeah, I'm entirely willing to put that in. I'm entirely willing to send them some money for a game. If I'm enjoying it, I will spend the money. At least when I have it.
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. He's saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
Yeah, it's entirely reasonable. When the moon
Cloud
hits
Knights
your
received
eye
orders not
like
to
a
advance
baked
is
pizza
a bad
pie.
sign.
I don't know if you'd be dead.
Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
At least if a pizza pie hit
I've
you.
heard the name before.
But
If memory
I don't know why the
serves,
moon would hit
they're
you
an
like a pizza
underground
pie.
sect of the abundance that's said to have
I
lain
don't know
dormant
why
within
the
Cienjo,
moon would hit you like a
plotting
pizza.
to overthrow
It's not
the
flat.
Alliance.
You know that the moon isn't flat, right? And why a baked pizza? I guess because both would be hot. I'm just not seeing much like connecting the two. Like, you would be dead. But I mean, if a baked pizza pie hit your head, you wouldn't be dead. So I just don't think it works. I just don't think it works.
The Stellaron has certainly caused abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows?
You thought the moon was made
No.
of cheese.
The Knight's main force
If the moon
remains
was made of
intact.
cheese, I already would have
Something
eaten it.
must have happened.
Gonna be 100% honest here. Cheese is
Master
addictive,
Diviner
and I am a
isn't
cheese
here.
whore.
Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
I literally, when I had a job, was like, I found this cheese and I really like it. It's like white, but it tastes kind of like cheddar, but better. And they were like, it's white cheese, like white cheddar. I was like, no, I don't think so. It's got to be something else. And they were like, well, why don't you just like buy a block of white cheddar to test? I was like, I have a job. I have additional money this paycheck. I was having friends over that weekend. It all combined. I went to the store. I spent over $125 on different types of cheese. And I made a cheese tree. Like a cheese tray. I had like 7 different types of cheese. And, you know, plus, of course, I didn't cut up all of it, so I had an additional amount of, like, all of those cheeses. I bought kubasa, which is, like, a sausage-type thing, so I put that on it. And I went and bought, like, 4 different types of fruit, and I put that on it to go with them. And then I bought, like, a little fruit dip to go with it. And some crackers, like, some of the fancy different types of crackers to go with the cheese. It was amazing. And I was like, you know what? This cost me like $150, $160 total. This was entirely worth it. This was entirely worth it. See, that's what you're talking about. You get your friends together, you get a little gaming action going on, and you impress them with a little bit of Gouda cheese. Gouda was not the most impressive one. Everyone liked white cheddar. Everyone really liked white cheddar, although I think Pepper Jack was actually the most popular. I am a little bit less fond of Pepper Jack. It's still good. It's still tasty. But I think I would enjoy it more if it were the peppers with, like, the cheddar. They liked my cheddar. They did. They did. But if you're an adult and you have some extra money, if you are an adult and you have extra money, spend it. Spend it on whatever the fuck you want. 'Cause why would you not? Be fun. Do things randomly. Buy $125 worth of cheese just so you can see what types of cheese you like. 100%. I 100% suggest this. Whether it's buying cheese or buying yourself a new video game or if you really like, I don't know, action figures. If you love Transformers and want to buy every single new toy that comes out, go for it. Why would you not? Have fun. That should be your new chicken catchphrase. They liked my cheddar. No. My catchphrase is boom! Because I say it all the fucking time. All the fucking time. You're lactose intolerant! Oh! On the other hand, you will never have to face the addiction. Cheese is literally addiction. Like, addictive. They have proven it hits the same, like, things in your brain that, like, drugs and, you know, cigarettes and tobacco and all that do. It's literally slightly addictive. It's amazing. Action figures. Okay, the way you're saying that didn't sound convincing because I was trying to think of a type of action figure that you could buy. And the first thing that came to mind was, you know, G.I. Joe. And I was like, do they even make G.I. Joe action figures anymore? I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do. Didn't you bring that up in one of your past streams? Yes. Yes, I bring that up as often as possible because everybody should know cheese is addictive and it's amazing and you should still have it. Cheese is by far the best addictive substance you can buy and enjoy legally. Foxy cooking stream when? I don't know. I would have to figure out how to actually do one. And it would probably be me making my... What's a good thing I could try and make? Probably my cheese bowl. Every single person loves my broccoli cheese bowl. I also make a damned amazing lasagna. Actually, I'm gonna need to start grabbing, like, stuff for lasagna. I'm gonna need to start gathering stuff for lasagna. November comes around, and November is, Nano. So I always try and write, essentially, a full novel in Nano. At least my 50,000 words. And part of the way I prepare for it is because I don't actually want to cook during November. So I will pre-make, like, 30 little lasagnas that are good and can just be, like, frozen. And then I take one out and I throw it directly in the oven as soon as I get home. And it tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. Well, you can do it with whatever you want. If you prefer cheese macaroni, do it with cheese macaroni. Whatever you want to make for, like, pre-made meals that you throw in the not throw in the microwave, throw in the oven, go for it. It's amazing. Sanity bound to jump your ass. Hey, I would, but I am simply the nicest person in the world, and therefore I'm like, you're allowed to have bad taste. Friends of mine are allowed to have bad taste in food. You might. That lasagna is smelling super good. It's lasagna noodles, obviously. Then I have a meat-based marinara. I add in a little bit of... Actually, I added a fuck ton of fresh garlic. I add in a lot of oregano, a lot of rosemary. I add in a little tiny bit of salt and pepper. And I put in a large amount of sriracha. Sriracha is amazing. And then a little bit, just a couple of dashes of cinnamon. And the cinnamon just makes it pop. The cinnamon makes it pop. So you cook that all in, like, to the tomato sauce, and you let it simmer for, like, 10, 15 minutes. Then you will have the cheeses, and you're going to have mozzarella and mozzarella and either white cheddar or orange cheddar, whichever is easier to find. And you're going to have the dried Parmesan, like the Parmesan shaker. You're like the Gordon Ramsay of foxes. Good looks and good food. Yep. You cook the noodles, you put the meat on top, then you cover it with an insane amount of all 3 types of cheese. And then on top, you put on more peppers. And then you do another layer. And that's your entire lasagna. Another layer of, like, the meat and the cheeses and the peppers on top. Then you put the top on it, you put it in the freezer, and you just wait. And when you want to have an amazing, amazing dinner, and you're just too tired to want to cook, you take it out, you throw it in the oven at, like, 425 for an hour. Take off the top, throw it in the oven for 425 for an hour. It's amazing. It's amazing. No, I have not actually cooked ramen. I have wanted to, but I haven't actually tried.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
You could eat that entire thing for a whole week. Oh, I could. When I make them, I take pictures. If you go onto my my Twitter account, maybe if you go onto my Discord, but definitely my Twitter, I post pictures every year, and it's like, hey, I've made another like 10 I've made another 15. Here's pictures. I've made up to 30 this year. I try to make over 30 every year. And usually it means that I have enough to last like from the beginning of November to probably mid-February. Hey, I can't stop here. I need to show my expertise. Here, you guys go look at it. I can't really, like, pull up the thing. It was from last November. That is a long time to try and go back through, like, my old pictures. That is a long time to try and go back through my old pictures. But if you go, you can totally find it. There's tons. My feet need a rest, she says. She's still the one coming with us. Oh my gosh, I can talk to myself!
Have you talked with these disciples, Benefactor? What do you make of them?
Actually, this would be a good place to stop.
Why would they betray the LeFou? I don't understand.
It sounds funny too. Like, imagine telling someone that you have old lasagna stuff somewhere. I have told people, because what I do is I literally put it away and I freeze it immediately. So you take it out, it's essentially still fresh. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, you meant the pictures. Let me see here. I think we're going to stop the game here. Because, I mean, it's time that my time is up. And I can continue, like, from here easily enough. When I need to. And yeah, we have a teleporter here, so that's easy enough. Here we go. Return to the login page, and I'm gonna see if I can find you pictures. I am going to see if I can find you pictures. It is 1 a.m. for me. Twitter. Media. And let me see if I can find some. Down. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm seeing if I can... Oh, no, back. If I can find any. There we go. And, boom. So that you guys can see what I'm looking at. In case I actually do manage to find the pictures. That way, in case I manage to find them, you can see them. Take your time. My magical windows. I love this magical windows. You got me confused when you saw the leg. You mean like here? Why would I not have legs? Do I need to show you my legs? I have legs. I have legs. I have legs. There we go. Am I on the right place? I'm on the right place. Actually, I can make myself a little bit bigger now. Ha ha ha! I mean, if we're moving into just chatting, I can totally do that. That's not what you meant. Harvestella. What time am I on? April. An amazing dinner I made for myself. Ah, it was delicious. It was delicious. I don't actually post a lot. I usually try and post once a day. Usually it's closer to about 3 times a week. It does look good. It was amazing. Apple slices, fresh raspberries, perfectly made grilled cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese sandwiches are my comfort food. This is what I eat when I want to be comforted and have something that's tasty. This is my thing. YouTube recommended my dance to you? I hope you watched it. I am so proud of both of those dances. Which one was it? Which one was it? My webcomic that I'm creating? If this were Twitch, you'd just be able to buy it with points now. You could. You could. I did give you the preview. Did you ever go to see? Did you ever go to see? My these are the three main characters of my my webcomic. This was a picture I drew literally back in 2018. Literally like 5 full years ago. I saw this woman on a train. And I got home and had to draw her. I don't know why. I was like, I have to draw her. She was just standing there listening to like some music. And I had to draw her. I was like, I have to. You didn't. You have to check it out. Check it out. This was one I did with a, I was getting in art supplies. Boxed art supplies monthly. Because I love making art that way and getting in free art, like getting in new art supplies. And I drew an owl for it. I love this owl. He is wonderful. This was just an adorable. This was just an adorable picture I created. Pretending you're a pretending you're a, what was it? Perfectly normal human for dummies. Pretending you're a perfectly normal human for dummies. I was just like, I had this thought and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make this. I thought it was adorable as heck. When I was a kid, McDonald's was offering collectible Batman Forever themed pogs. Do not recite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. Oh yes, in classical, it's classical art, which automatically means it's awesome. Yes. Medieval badge displaying 3 phalli bearing a crowned vulva in a procession found in Brugge. I probably mispronounced Brugge, but it's classical. It's automatically good art, right? That's how it works. This is just an actual, like, webcomic I put out every once in a while, whenever something particularly hilarious happens to me. This book is coming out in, like, 2 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks. This is amazing. Is that true that this is actually, like, a bit of classical art? Yes. Yes, it was made approximately 1375 to 1450. I have not plugged my own books tonight. You are probably right. I probably should. Where would you even find that? I find interesting things. I find interesting things. One of the main characters from my webcomic. We are on March. One of my other webcomics. I love this one. So how are you feeling? I've been coughing and feeling a bit, well, dizzy is the wrong word, but definitely off. Well, according to this, you do have a fever. I think you have a cold. Yeah, I'll take some Buckley's and rest. Good. I wonder if I should stream tonight. Raposa, didn't you just say you were sick? Yeah, but I'm feeling well aside from that. Why do I even try? Why do I even try? This is the sort of thing I do. So this is why I make the comic. This is the sort of thing that I get up to. This is why I make comics like this. Kind of want to go to the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. This was what my original webcomic character was supposed to look like. These two. I was trying to figure out what he would look like, and I was like, I don't like any of these. I don't like either of these. You're hardly the only streamer who thinks that way. No, that's what makes it relatable. That's why I put it out. I was like, this is relatable enough that other people will also get the joke. If it wasn't relatable in some way, I wouldn't share it. My first character, she was supposed to be one of the, like the actual main character. This was the first drawing of her. I was like, this is not what I want. Why does he look like he lives in Summer? Yeah, you wouldn't believe me, but I usually stream when I'm sick. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. I have officially finished the draft. I'm still working on it. This is that Raposa character. This is that Raposa character. I love her. She's adorable. If any of you follow Philip DeFranco, this migraine is killing me. Maybe I'll watch some YouTube to unwind. What's up, you beautiful bastards? It's time for a brand new Philip DeFranco show. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Santos is finally taking responsibility for all of his lies. If taking responsibility means doing the barest minimum. Maybe it's the headache. I'm having trouble following what he's saying today. And then it's way too fast. Representative told his colleague that he would be willing temporarily stepping down to his committee's assignments as he faces multiple charges and allegations and calls to resign. From 1 to 2.75. Later confirmed by the House Speaker, who himself is the focus of criticism, faced tons of criticism, had brought up the idea in a meeting that you had last night, saying, I think it's up. He's off the committee right now. Santos himself also saying, damn it, now I can concentrate, but he sounds like he's high. Democratic lawmakers have renewed their calls for Santos to resign, including fellow New York representative. I don't know if that one is relatable to anybody, but oh my gosh. Come on. This one is entirely not something that everyone else has related to. You enjoy legal stuff, yes. I'm heading out, Bear. See you later. Or whether someone flicks my penis every minute for the next 20,000 years. Wait, what did I just hear now? Yeah, you heard him correctly. Should I even ask what you're watching? An atheist show. The Line. It had Forrest Velkai as a guest. Everything is weird without the proper context. From what I can tell, this comment was just weird, period. And this was my camera reveal. I didn't mean to have a camera reveal, but I have a window covering and it makes my room go into rainbows. So I shared this and I got called out for having too high quality a picture for a camera reveal. Yeah! I was just showing it because I was like, oh my gosh, the sun is coming in at exactly the right angle to hit my camera and it's making my camera look rainbow. So I took a picture of it and put it up, and I got called out, like, on stream for it. They were like, That's a really damn good picture for a camera reveal. I was like, I didn't actually mean to do that. Just, it was so pretty. I had to share. It was so pretty. I had to share. Wonderful outcome. Dinner time, apricot. It certainly smells delicious. Everything does when you're hungry. Flick! Ow! What was that for? Self-deprecating humor is funny. Putting yourself down isn't. You need to learn the difference. Now the better question is, did she wash her hands? What are you up to, Raposa? I finally managed to make a good weekly schedule! Really? Let me see. Load dishwasher. Clean room. Write a novel rough draft. Pick up mail from mail room. Read 20 pages a day. Stream 4 days a week. Other stuff. We may want to talk about that third item on your list. What? Why? It's just a random fun comic I have. Then you got it because you don't know what other people are touching. Okay, that's true. Offhand, if you're looking for a fun book, Legend of Lattes is amazing. And the second book in the series is coming out soon. Yeah, people that go to the washroom and don't wash, they just confuse me. They just confuse me. Come on. Foxy, your new parent? My Christmas tree! With my Jowburb! With my Jowburb! That was my Christmas tree. Here's my book. Here's my book. Yeah, you had a friend call yourself out for that tendency, General Techno? It happens. We all do it sometimes. We all do it sometimes. You like the Christmas outfit? Thank you. It took me so long to make, but I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. The only change I think I would make would be to take the gold here and put it all the way around the bottom. I think I would take it all the way around the bottom and maybe change. I had lace around the top here. Maybe I would change that to gold lace as well. That'd be about the only thing I could think of. I never did finish that Christmas picture. You'd probably have to flirt with me a bit if you saw me in that. Do I need to put it on? I still have it set up. I still have it set up. Rough draft picture. Your rough drafts, people will look at you and be like, your rough drafts have to be amazing. I'm like, no. Your rough drafts can be as randomly, bad as you want them to be, so long as you know what is where. Flame, flame! Much whoosh. Am I trying to tempt you now? Let's see here. Do I still have it? Or did I take it off because it was Christmas? It looks like I took it off because it was Christmas. Sad. Sad. I do have this one. Boom. Boom. I do love this one. November 30th. We're getting close. Your favorite. tube. Yep. You don't think you'd be able to flirt with me because you'd be too busy drooling? This was my first adorable picture of myself. If you ever see this picture without the black background behind it, or without a clear background behind it, it's hideous. It is nightmare fuel. Here we go! Lasagna making! Apparently I didn't have actual pictures of my, like, full cheese. But you did get to see, like, the makeup. Like, I am making lasagna pictures. I'd have to go back, like, another year to find pictures. And I feel that might be a little bit too much. I feel going back 2 years to get to actual pictures might be a bit too much. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. This is what my window does. It's amazing. Yeah, you don't have to go back that far. Nah, I'm not going to. It was fun randomly looking through pictures. There's my window covering. It's amazing. Our other window covering does this. I don't think it's supposed to, but it does. It's amazing. You love rain? Everyone loves rain. At least people should. At least people should. My bomb. My bomb. I love my bomb. Boom! I love my boom emote. I love my boom emote. It's adorable. It's adorable. 100% adorable. It was the first, like, actual emote that I've done. So, is that a membership emote? If I ever get memberships on here? Yes. Yes, it will be. The only reason it's not a emote on Twitch yet is because I don't have enough, like, to actually add it in. I need more followers on Twitch. Foxy's flat in real life? What do you mean I'm flat? I am not flat. I will let you know I'm fully 3D. I will let you know I'm fully 3D, and there are pictures of me. You guys have seen my picture. Do I need to bring this up again? Shoot, the way Twitch is working, it might not last much longer. Yeah, that's why I'm over here. That's why I'm over here. Some people have been making plans for having YouTube on the back burner. I specifically have been here, streaming twice a week here and twice a week on Twitch for how many months now? Since I think last summer. And I've been doing it specifically because I went, why would I tie up everything into one channel? Why would I tie up everything into one channel? I mentioned the books. Give me one sec. Take off the display. And boom! Book covers. These are my books. These are my books. I'm going to move this so I can see it more easily as well. There we go. Don't put all your lasagna in one basket. You gotta diversify. That's exactly it. These are my books. Faded is a short story. It's about a girl who discovers that magic is real. And it's definitely different than than she thought it was going to be. It's very much a tragedy. So if you don't like tragedies, you might not want to read that one. Hunter's Gambit and Lord's Curse are both full-length novels. They are both full-length novels, and the first one follows the story of Kazunaha, who wants to get out from underneath her sister's matriarchal rule. Her sister runs the family, and she decides to do this by gaining financial freedom by going on a treasure hunt with a man that she literally just met. Foxy, and a book with blood, hibiscus flowers, and butterflies. I don't know what the next flowers will be for my book. The person I had who did these covers, they are amazing covers. I'm almost more proud of the covers than I am of the books. Doesn't do covers anymore. I am going to have to ask her who she can, like, suggest to do nearly the same thing. Because I love these. I love these. They're gorgeous. The second book, they find, in Lord's Curse, they find actual treasure, in the first book, in Hunter's Gambit, that suggests that they actually have more family that they didn't know about. So they start traveling to go and find that family. Roses, spider lilies. There are a lot of beautiful flowers. There are a lot of beautiful flowers. Water lilies, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to have to, like, pass somebody these two covers and be like, I need you to make something that goes with these. Can you do it? Because these are amazing and I love them. They're exactly... I thought I wanted an animated cover. Like animated characters. I'm so much happier with these. These are gorgeous. My covers are amazing. My covers are amazing. I'm not going to lie. They are available everywhere that you could possibly find them. Like, if you want to buy them digital, they should be available everywhere. If you want to, like, order them from your local bookstore, they should be able to be ordered in physical copies. And roses! White and red! If I was going to do roses, I would probably do white and not red, because I personally think that white roses are amazing and gorgeous. Not red. Red is pretty and all, but give me white any day. Give me white roses any day. I will be so much happier. How often do people even go to bookstores? I'm gonna be honest here. Not many people do. Not many people do. But a lot of people still prefer to have their actual, like, physical book in hand. So you can also order it physically from Amazon. If you don't want to go to the store, but you still want to read the full book, like, go to Amazon. You can order it. The entire, like, paper book. On the other hand, if you're good with, like, Kindle or Kobo or whatever, Apple Books, you can find it there too. I make certain my books are sold wide, so you can find them everywhere. I have written the third book. I am simply editing it, and hopefully it should be out. I don't want to say this year, but hopefully this year. Hopefully by December. I have been procrastinating my ass off on it, so I need to get back onto it. I need to get back to it. You do, 'cause manga, yeah. I love this book series, but I needed to take a break from it. And now I'm just having trouble getting back into the working on it. I need to. I'm really feeling guilty about it. I need to. I will probably actually, because of that, instead of going and playing video games or something, I will go and, like, just work on this for the rest of the night. Anyways, I've been here an additional, like, half an hour longer than I said I was going to. Darn those video games! I have been playing Stardew Valley like you would not believe. I have literally put about 200 hours onto a game in the last, like, 2.5 weeks. A lot of that was because it was essentially the only thing I could do. I was able to sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing else while I had COVID. But I was really enjoying the game, so it let me get out of my own miserable, sick self. And I was loving it. And of course, I'm still loving it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I love playing Stardew. It's a lot of flowers because your mom used to be a florist. I love flowers and I love green plants. And I kill every plant I touch. So despite the fact that I love plants, I have none in my house. Despite the fact that I love plants, I have none in my house. It is a great sadness. It is a great sadness. Hello! Master Bater. Hello. That is some irony right there. Give me an animal and I will take care of it. It will be like one of the most well taken care of animals that you have ever seen. But despite my mother having like a magical fairy power to make plants bloom amazingly and just thrive no matter what condition she throws it in, it's amazing. I will kill a plant. I used to go out and buy myself like the cactus plants, or the ones where they're like, spritz this one with water once a day, and it'll die. And even if it dies because you forgot, it'll come back to life. And I'm like, no, even those die. Even those die. It's a sadness. It's a sadness. I have literally bought a few of those plants. People give me plants every once in a while as a gift. I'm like, thank you. They're like, why do you sound so unsure? I'm like, because technically you haven't given me a gift. You've given me a responsibility, and I already know I'm going to fail it, so I feel bad. Usually, it only takes people coming over to my house once after they've given me the plant and asking to see said plant and going like, what the fuck did you do to this poor thing? Before they're like, maybe I just shouldn't give them plants anymore. Maybe I just shouldn't give her plants anymore. Because it's one of those lazy gifts. Okay, but everybody knows I love plants. Like, usually I get plants that look beautiful, that I love. Like, I got not spider lilies. What are the gorgeous orange lilies? I can't remember what they're called. Tiger lilies. I got a beautiful set of tiger lilies once, and I loved them, and they died within weeks. I got myself, I used to buy myself, holly. No, not holly. Poinsettias. Every year because I love poinsettias. Poinsettias are one of my favorite flowers. And I kill them every single year. I stopped because I felt bad. My mother got me a gift of a tree that she promised you could not kill. And within 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks, it was dead. I'm really, really, really bad with plants. I am really, really, really bad with plants. Even spider lilies and stuff. Not spider lilies, the spider plants. Like, that are said to be the easiest things in the world to, like, keep. I can't do it. Where can you find my books? Anywhere you look. If you go into Amazon and type in Brandy Ackerley, or Hunter's Gambit, or Lord's Curse, you should find my book. Or Fated, for that matter. It's in there. Heck, give me 1 sec here. I will move this, and I will move this. And then I will put my books down. And put on my display again. Brandy Ackerley. Hunter's Gambit. Amazon.ca. Amazon.ca. Goodreads. Thrift Books, apparently. It's at Thrift Books, apparently. Facebook, Gambit Reveal with an interview with me, Talena Winters. Yeah! You literally just do a search with my name and the name of my book that you want, and it will come up everywhere. Noon.com. Why it's in horror, I don't know. I'm going to have to check that one. I'm going to have to check that one. No, Hunter's Gambit. Hunter's Gambit. Hunter's Gambit. Hunter's Gambit and Lord's Curse. Boom. Hunter's Gambit and Lord's Curse. Praise Gambit. Yep. Yep. Now you're just trolling me. Now you're just trolling me. Yeah, except my mother loves plants, and she knows I love plants. And she knows I love her plants. And I have given her plants before because I know that she'll take good care of them and that she loves it. And her plant and her house is like always filled with these things, and they're amazing. So she thought it would be a good idea to get me plants, and I was like, I love you. These things are going to die. She's like, I promise you, they're easy plants. I was like, no, thank you, but I feel guilty. And then she asked how the plants were doing the next time. I was like, they died. It took a month. It took 3 weeks. She was like, are you sure it was dead? My roommate just, it was dead. It was dead. I'm just horrible with it. I love plants. I just can't take care of them. Give me an animal. That animal will be amazing. I am actually taking my leave too. Crumbling Sanity, so it's a good time. Have fun. I am going to be on Twitch tomorrow. We're going to be playing through more of this storyline. On Star Rail. And yeah, I will see you there. I will see you there tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Later on today. It's after midnight where I am. Same bat time, just different bat channel. Same Fox time, different Fox channel. I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming by to the stream. Thank you. Make certain you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will have my actual thing out, my schedule, probably tomorrow. This a good cue to head off yourself. Yeah. Have fun. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good night. Bye.